playing. I'm tired of buying jewelry, finna buy some land. They still trying to figure out.
One can secure the bag.
Ready?
Keep the bag, King Walker.
Let's go, 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 get some money, they playing. I told her take this and stop playing. I'm tired of buying jewelry, finna buy some land. They still trying to figure out who I am, who I be. Talking to the weed. They say money talk, put diamonds in my teeth. I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet. Messed up in your yard like trick or treat. You better play your cards right, you better not ever reach. For this chain over here, I put you. Yeah, I ripped that 5, but I put you. Let's go, 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 get some money. Yeah, I made some meals off my tours. Yeah, I made some meals off my merch too. I got yellow diamond Super Saiyan Goku. These only on Pro Tools. Old lame, I ain't got no juice. Old lame, I ain't got no motion. Flexing on these like I'm Hulk Hogan. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Handle business. I'm on the industry and God is my witness. Let's go, 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 let's go.
Some things mean more when you used to not have it. I really came from selling CDs in the packages to living out my childhood dreams. Who could imagine this? I know what it's like to be broke, so I'ma cherish this. Born king and hustler, soul running through my heritage. Broken bummy, man, sometimes it was embarrassing, but held my honor, these walking around him meritless. That's why you only believe half of what these tell you. I knew my drive had to be stronger than my fear of failure. I knew my time was coming, getting banked, I'm like Azalea. I'm dressed in green to make the league, and I ain't talking Zelda. And as you grow, your hunger grows with it. And the gimmick, I just put my soul in it. And I can never trust these that's stuck in their ways. The rap game of flick, y'all loving who these actors portray. But hey, 1 chance just to make it at the city, huh? 2 hands put together, I hope he hear me, 3 a.m., my soul weary, spirit fill me up. Forever grinding to the day I touch a million. 1 chance just to make it at the city. 2 hands put together.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And it's money in at the 4. And here's the fast break. Here's Moon. Here's money. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Z. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Here he goes. Tries again. Boom, no good.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Black Hole. Money grabs the miss. Shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Here's Moon. The offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
It's hauled in by Petrushev. Petrosev's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And it's good. 2 points.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Here's Moon going in.
I done bought rings like Kobe. Never sent a tweet with emotions. She heard she got emotional. Got my heart like I can feel her heart beating when I'm hugging her. Take me back to Kingston to see my ancestors. On your grave and some red letters. Turbo pound of murder seats, bird feathers. Keep lie on me like Carmelo. Don't lie to me, I'm on guard levels. Forever's not long enough. If it's endless, what we done? Either you're a rebel or what we done. Stars, what we doing? A few remain nameless, deserve my dedication. I just want my movement like Larry Davis. Came from Amsterdam, had my head up. Screenshot, got me fed up. Playing with like a filter. She ain't tryna shop me, she thinking selfish. I just bought my yarn, new Rosettas. Went to Tokyo, I had to hit the like the kicker with her cause she played soccer. Enter to some goals. No, she want that Bentiaga and it's obvious. Real patience for them big faces and I got it. Still from the last night. The ones working. I just left. Your wife at the back. Leave me all alone, I'm throwing a party. I'm gonna have commitment in this world of sin. Try my best to love you in this world we in.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson, the bodyguard, grabs the board. Z, the pass to Nedovic. The three. Nedovic has got 10.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 12. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Dub working out there with Thompson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Smits in at the center.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Larkin, the pass to Dub, and the shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Nedovic. Puts up a 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Dub. Pass to Thompson. Here's Dub. 6 to shoot. Cannon with the rebound. Gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Z. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout.
And guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
There you go, fans. That was your dancers.
Here's the bodyguard. He's looking for MP and finds him. 3-pointer. And it's the bodyguard missing. And about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Larkin can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Prez, no good.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Here's Nwora. Outside, Willis. Down low. Here's Larkin. Good. And the nice assist from Willis.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. There's Cannon with the 3. And Willis pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And so here's the home team, down by 15. Here's Bryant, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Cannon from long range. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Nworo. Over Prez. Here's Oturu. No good from outside. Here's the bodyguard. Here's Bowling Boy. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the away team.
Prez passes to the bodyguard. To the wing right side. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. 17 points for the eraser.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Oturu, covered by MP. Oturu, the pass to Larkin. To end the run. The bodyguard grabs the board.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Timeout.
20 points for the eraser.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire.
RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Here's Prez. Offensive rebound. Back to Cannon. Passes it to Prez. To the wing on the left. Here's the bodyguard. Good on the three-point shot.
He knocked one deep ball in the first.
I was wondering, Beku que si fefe. What is on your mind? I'm just waiting for you to tell me, baby. Heal my bed, so I know I'm on your mind. Phone get one more time.
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Washington, and it's Jones in at the center position. We've got Chimezie Metu, also Lonnie Walker out there, and it's Clutch in at the two-guard spot. Well, Grant, still very early. How long do you think it takes these teams to form an identity?
You know, BA, it really depends on what the makeup of the team is. How many returners are there? Do you have lots of new faces? Is it a lot of the same players but a new coach? Those things make a huge difference.
And the shot's good.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Jones. Pass to Pokashevsky. Here's Brown. Jones from outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Clutch. Metu, the pass to Silk. He shoots. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Washington. Outside Jones. 4-3. The shot won't fall. Defended by Jones. Here's Vesely. Off target at the rim. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Walker against Jones. Throws it up high. Brown finds Jones. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Walker. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Metu. Tipped.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposite.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved. And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Shots.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. Now here's Jones. 5 points in the game. Jones finds Brown. Down low. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the visitors here. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they're going in the wrong direction. The good news, it's still super early in the season. Lots of games still to be played and lots of time to flip the switch. 1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Ahead. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Shot's good by Metu. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. To the paint. Here's Jones. Misses from short range. Shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Here's Clutch. Driving to the basket.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Washington outside. Walker pulls down the board.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pokuševski, the pass to Brown. And he comes up with a bucket.
And Poku making better and better decisions with basketball.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Defended by Jones. Pass to Walker for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And here's Brown for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Brown's got 5 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Now here's Walker. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Count it. Good. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Brown passes to Washington. On the wing, Jones fires the 3. On target from range. Give him 8. Gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Walker against Brown. It's blocked. Back to Pokuševski. Pass to Jones. Launches a 3. And shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Chimezie Metu out there with Walker. And it's Clutch in a shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Walker against Jones. With some arc. Deflected. 3 on 3. Brown passes to Jones. Banked it in off the glass. Jones has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Walker. 9 points in the game.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
To the inside for the tie. And it's laid up and in by Brown. Brown's got 19 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Vesely, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
To the middle. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Walker. The 3-ball. Jones grabs the board. Gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Brown passes to Jones. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Clutch. He's got 7. And that one is hammered home.
Woo-wee. What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Now here's Brown. He's got 21. Count the basket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And he lobs it up top. And the jam by Walker.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pokashevsky with it, working on Metu. And that one drops.
And this is good for Poku, being able to take contact and still get the job done.
Gone 4 of 8 in the third. Stolen. Jones, the pass to Pokashevsky. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
At the line for the away team, number 19, 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Defended by Brown. Here's Clutch. Off target from 3-point range. Good if it goes. No good on the buzzer beater. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Up 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Washington, and it's Jones in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Great job drawing the foul, and almost converted the shot as well.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Getting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Clutch. Rejected by Brown.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Count it.
He's caught fire here in the second half. Better late than never.
Jones has gotten 5 of his 9 attempts to go. Out to the right wing. Puts it up from 12. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Assisted by
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Parker, no good. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Looking to win the run. They get it back. There's the block. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Back to Satoransky. Shot clock at 5.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your home team. Vesely. La Providola.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Here's Lundberg. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Outside Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Jones. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Washington's checked in for Ntilikina.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. And it's a three-point game.
Huge free throws. Bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. All right, guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Now that's what to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
So Taylor Jenkins will call a timeout here. There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Clutch. Elbow shot. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Shooting at a respectable 49%. Lonnie Walker is out there with Chimezie Metu. And it's Silk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And down it goes. 2 points.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Ooh, ripped away. They've got numbers for the finish. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
The 3 from Washington drills it from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Washington's gone 4 of 9 so far from long range. Right wing, inside. Second chance shot. And another shot. They get the rebound. Shooting around 50% of the game so far. Brown looking around. And it goes straight through with a swish. Brown's got 31 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Walker. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jones. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
And Poku with the processing speed just got rid of that one quick.
To the left wing. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Got their first 3 shots to drop in overtime. And he stepped on the line, so they turn it over.
Substitution for the away team, Jones.
Gotten just 2 of 7 attempts to fall here at OT. Outside Walker. Down low. And he throws it down with one hand.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Back to Jones. The 3 connects from downtown. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Here's Clutch. He's guarded by Washington. Driving inside. Here's Clutch. Hauled in by Brown. Gone an impressive 4 for 5 since we started overtime. From the wing. Yep, right through the net.
Assist goes to Alexis.
We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Jones with the block. Brown inside. Open on Walker. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Washington.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Seems to be...
Walker for 3. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
Never got my name on it. Yeah, screen is out of seat and you go watch the game on it. I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best of y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best of y'all watch. Big Blacko, pouring out the big bios. Man, big bottom models or the McDonald's. Leave my wallet out this argument, I'm 6 foot. I spend all my money, I be 6 foot. All my in crypto when the market took a dip. 20K on tip, look. Funny now we after this. Plus I got my notes all around me like an Oculus. Sandbox a lot of this. Certified they heard of us. Three fell off the curb, so there's some birds that got the word of us. Never let that burden us take that trip with a curve. But if they all get but I'm turning the Cerberus. And yes, I'm best case. Yes, I wreck chase. Forever cold hearted, you can check my breastplate. Working till $1 million check my next day. But I ever fall off, then expect my I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best of y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best of y'all watch.
Now the pass to the bodyguard. The tray. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
We've got Cannon. He's out there with the bodyguard. Bodyguard is out there with Black Hole. And it's Petrushev in at the 4 spot. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout.
All right, let's keep it going for your dancers.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, the bodyguard.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. 1:12 left in the game. Here's the machine. Pass to the bodyguard. Shot clock at 6. Here's the machine. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Passes it to Cannon. Fades back. Kept alive. Pass to Prez. Here's Mitrovic.
Big time.
OTF, I use it each way. OTF, HBTF with new lay. I used to ride the 4, the ops was on the 2 train. Don't call my phone no more, you not my boo thing. Don't call my phone no more, I'm having mood swings. Riding with that, that's my goonie. I be in my zone, I'm in my 2-3. I used to thought I was loopy. It's me and rockin' dirt, 2D. And yeah, we come in peace, don't want no drama. But when they come to defense, we got. And when they come to, they don't know low-key, yeah, I'm a roster. Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Left from stuck down. Only because I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, I'm be bust down. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you let me find out. Nowadays I get you lying now. Nowadays be out of line.
It's a 9 to 5. Ain't got no time for you and I to get it right. It's Friday night. Where's the? Let's take it to another ride. No time for leisure. More time to just get started. Start to build a paradise. Feel it in your shoulder.
the line for the away team. Number 13, 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And he makes both free throws.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
They've got MP, and it's the bodyguard in it to 1. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Beyond the arc, Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Metu, boom, he jams it straight down.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's the bodyguard. Drains the triple. The bodyguard's got 26.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
To the paint. Here's Clutch. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's the bodyguard. He buries it from 3. He has 29 now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
They have been pretty disgusting offense.
Here's Nedovich. Walker covering.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's the eraser to tie it up. He can't hit that time. To the inside. There's Vesely, and is blocked. 1:31 left in the 4th. Here's the eraser. It's deflected, and they recover it. Pass to Boss. Takes the 3, and the three-pointer goes.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Nice shot by Walker.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's the eraser. And he drills the triple.
I-C-E. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And it's in. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And carries it from deep.
3. And they do have a foul to give if needed.
So Taylor Jenkins will call a timeout here. Guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. Coach was blunt with his assistant. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, but thank you.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Shooting for the away team.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Three-pointer, no good. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third personal foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Mitrovic. 2 shots.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was